All right, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys a defense that you need to be using in Madden 25 since the game is atrocious as far as gameplay goes and how it's sluggish. This defense is going to help you a lot. Now, I'm going to take you through the steps and through the stages to understand how the defense works, and then we'll talk about stopping things, making certain adjustments, all right? So we're going to nickel 3-3, Kansas City Chiefs defensive playbook. As far as subs, you want to go ahead and put your best pass rushers in, safeties in the linebacker positions, and if you don't have an extra safety for the third linebacker position, then you can use your best linebacker, fastest, right? Who do we got here, bro? And where is he at? Where's Mosley at? Okay, Mosley's right here. We would go ahead and put a safety. I thought I had a safety there. Interesting. All right, anyway, so nickel 3-3, okay? Far as coaching adjustments, auto flip defensive play call off, cornerback matchup by speed. Because the name of the player we're going to talk about is an oldie but goodie. It is the cover 2 man. Now, what I'm going to show you guys against verticals, I'm going to let the play out itself, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing this so you can see it yourself. So I'm going to let the play just run by itself, and then we're going to look at what he sees. Boom. You see that right there? Now, what are we noticing that's wrong? And why was he able to make that read? We'll come into instant replay so I can show you guys is in cover 2 man, right? Its base coverage is underneath the receivers and it's supposed to be inside. However, in a base stock inside shading defense like this one, it's not that good, okay? It's not that good, right? You see he's got the outside leverage, and in some instances, it's still, no matter what adjustment we make, it just depends on the RNG. But for the most part, this stock way is not good enough. So what do we got to do? Well, for this defense to work a little bit better, we're going to have to repress wire triangle, left stick down for press. And if you want to move your D path back over there, you can. And then we're going to reshade inside. So wire triangle, right stick to the left, okay? And then we're going to pinch the D line, left on the D pad, left stick down, and then left on the D pad, right stick down for slant inside. Now, depending on how you want to play it, you can move this guy closer to the running back and then play here. And the reason I would assume that you would want to do this is because you could stop an inside zone. Now, I'm going to let the play out. Let's see how this guy defends him now with the reshading, and does he play it inside a little bit better? Little bit better. Now he moves to the corner route on the tight end. So you see where it's a little bit of a factor. Now, let's say we want to stop that tight end, okay? All right, let's say we want to stop him. Well, first things first is we're going to have to make sure that nobody beats us over the top. So we're going to have to press wire triangle, right stick for over the top. This is going to force your defenders not to play underneath, but over the top of the receivers. Now, you have to be careful because if you're facing a Tyreek Hill, guess what? You're going to get cooked. And assuming that Tyreek Hill's on the left side, we're going to press Y or triangle, selecting A individual, selecting X, which is Osborne, and then right stick up for back off. Like that. All right, because he will cook your deep half as well. Pinch the D-line, crash. Now, if we want to stop this tight end, we could take the deep zone on this side, select him, A or X, left stick to the right for curl flat, right? And you can set your curl flat if you want to help defend that as in your coaching adjustments in your zone drops. Just mess around with it, okay? Now we're going to reshade inside. We're going to pass commit if we know it's a pass. And now, all right, we got to do is just defend the top. Here, defend the top, running back underneath. Boom, and then the pass rush will get there eventually. Now, in gameplay, for some reason, the pass rush is better than 3-man pass rush in practice mode. So let's come into instant replay so you guys can see the adjustment I made there, which was the curl flat. He can't throw the corner out. We shaded over the top, so this guy's going to play over the top and kind of inside. So that's going to help leverage us on both of those, okay? Now, if you make the mistake where you press, put these guys here, and then just put hard flats like that, and you're underneath, guess what happens? Touchdowns. If this guy does it right, it's a touchdown. Let's just see what he does. Boom. Almost a touchdown. Waits a little bit longer. That's a touchdown. I'll show you guys an instant replay where the mistake is right there on that defense, okay? Is that we shade underneath and we sent guys to the flats and there's nobody to help over the top. So you will get cooked for the most part. This guy did a good job of keeping up with his receiver. But like I said, that's a Tyreek Hill. You're gone. He's gone. So you're kind of cooked, okay? Now, couple things you can do to slow down the run game. So let's just assume that we pick this play right here, okay, and then they run inside zone. And we set it up because we think it's a pass play. I set up right here, right, and then I'll try to stop the inside zone myself. Once he snaps his ball, I'll come here and I'll close the lane. So I messed that up. But with a lot more reps and me playing more online head-to-head, it'd be a lot better. right now because I am very, very rusty, okay? Trust me, I've only played 8 games of Madden 25 online. And then you'll come here and you'll try to, you know what I'm saying? You can do that as well. Now, if you're still having trouble and they're getting by you, okay, you can do this. You can shade over the top, bring these guys down, right? And then you can put them in blitzes. You could actually put them in man defense as well on the running back. One thing that I've learned is it works very well. You can bring them down into the box like this, shade over the top, inside pass commit like this. And then these guys, everybody will start helping you on this inside zone. You get what I'm saying? It's weird. I know, it's weird. But it works. So here, man up. Here, man up to the running back like this. Shade over the top, pass commit here. And then we can play on this side right here. Again. And now you got guys there already down in the box. You see what I'm saying? They'll shoot. Because here's the problem. What we used to be able to do before is we used to be able to put these guys, and I don't see the option there no more. But there's no more QB spy, son. So that means you're going to have to man up the running backs. And you can man them up. You can bring them all in here and man them up all to the running back. So now they're all eyeing that running back on a run play. And then we'll go over the top coverage on our defense, right? To sell out for this. It's like I said, man. It's just money. I mean, that's just how you slow it down, son. Okay? But be careful. And by the way, you can still run your cloud flats and stuff like that to try to just throw your opponent off with this play. On the other hand, you will have the cover one robber press, but you have to be sure. Okay, you have to be sure that your receivers aren't going to get cooked. So it's usually the outside receiver. So you'll just manually back off him, and then you'll go ahead and press like this, and you'll have a what do you call it? A middle third there. You'll have a 3-rec hook in the middle of the field. Now you can take this guy and put him on a cloud flat. Right, and then you can move him across, put him on a cloud flat. He'll switch to the other side to defend some of that stuff. So remember, and then you'll have to reshade. I'll explain cover one after this play, but I'll explain it to you guys. We'll come here. Really has nowhere to go, and then our pass rushers will eventually get there because these two guys are pretty damn good. But in cover one defense, you have to remember that it's base coverage is over the top and outside. All right, it rarely plays inside, which I actually did that myself. You can change it by shading inside. They'll play inside, but typically they're going to play outside because they don't need to play inside. They have over the top help with this middle third. So that's something to keep in mind, that its base coverage is going to be over the top outside. However, in a press cover one, you're probably still going to get smoked online because that's just the way it goes, son. You know what I mean? Alternatively, you can QB contain, bring Davis out, use the 3-rec hook like this, and have a 4-man pass rush. You get what I'm saying? Or you can go ahead and man him up to B, blitz Gardner, right? Make sure that the play arts, you'll see that there's no play art. Pass commit like this. You can still do this as well. And now you have a little 4-man pass rush coming over the field. Now right there, I mean, that's a pick. If I stay with it, it's a pick. But you guys get the idea and how the defense works. It's pretty simple. Alternatively, since it's over the top, you can pass commit, put these guys on cloud flats. Right? And then you can put this guy on the middle third, and then you can go ahead and use the guy that's on the running back, and then just stick with your assignment. I would pinch and crash down, and then if you can play the line to try to engage a lot of 1v1s, and then just stick with the running back. Here, he comes down, we're here, and it's money. So that's another option, but that's the defense, man. Use it on your 3rd and 4th down situations. I recommend it mostly on 3rd and 4th down. Don't do it too early. Your opponent catch on, and he'll cook you. So beware and prepare. Love you guys, man. Peace.